Samantha, you know I'm all about trying to change things up personally, right? I'm trying to diet, I'm trying to pay attention, but you know what? This is what I've come to the realization, and it breaks my heart. Diets are just total punishment. That's all they are. I want to do the right thing, but there's so many obstacles.
Have you ever considered that you might be the problem?
You think I'm the problem with
I
dieting?
think you're the problem.
How am I the problem? How am I the problem with dieting?
You're the problem.
And here we go again, right? I just bring a concern to you.
You're the main person in this whole scenario. You're the problem.
Are you sure? Because guess what? I've been taking steps to do things a little bit better, right? Oddly enough, Samantha, I've been craving chips lately, and that's not my go-to. Hey, you're the chip girl. I'm not the chip girl, right? But I've been craving chips. So guess what? I went and I bought some veggie chips.
Why would you buy veggie chips?
Because I thought I could outsmart my cravings. That's what I thought, right? I'm like, I'll outsmart you, cravings. It didn't work. It didn't work.
No, I'm sure it didn't, because did they suck?
Have you ever had veggie chips?
Yes, I have.
So to me, veggie chips taste like cardboard dipped in broken dreams. Like, if I want to eat that, I'll eat that. But you know what I think the driving factor is? I don't know. What? Maybe you have the same problem as me. I don't know. The driving factor is 1,000-pound Tammy.
No, stop.
Totally. She's popping up everywhere. She's in my socials. She's on my Instagram. She's in my TikTok. She's on Entertainment Tonight. Because she's a success. She's a success.
Well, you should be happy for her.
But I'm not that happy for her. I'm not happy, actually, at all. Because remember last year, she was wearing my bathing suit?
Yes, and it crushed your world.
Because I wasn't sure who wore it better, me or 1,000-pound Tammy. Because
you saying that it just sounds horrible.
I know,
so bad.
I know, but here's the thing, right? I don't look great in a bathing suit because I have stupid little sticks, right, and big top.
Oh God,
it's not my best look, right?
No, it's not.
She's popping up everywhere from my 1,000-pound sisters. There's 1,000-pound Tammy, 1,000-pound Tammy, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna beat you at your own game, and I'm gonna do this, but I don't. I can't figure it out.
Oh my God.
I went and I bought real chips and I emotionally ate them because I felt that they were going to heal me emotionally.
Oh my God. Potato chips are emotionally going to heal you.
That's what I thought they might do. Right? There's Tammy.
Oh.
Right? I'm just going to eat Tammy away. Ugh. I don't know. What's the point?
Honestly, I don't think you know yourself very well.
I know myself.
No, you don't.
What don't I know? What don't I know?
You're the catalyst to everything that happens in your life. So the fact that you are blaming an inanimate object and 1,000-pound Tammy, who doesn't know who the fuck you are, for your problems with, I don't know, eating and not being able to follow a diet. I feel like I think the main character and the problem would be you.
Well, of course you're going to think that. Like, God forbid you blame 1,000-pound Tammy.
She doesn't know you.
She lives in my head right now. She's in my head. She's messing with me.
This all started last summer when she was wearing your swimsuit.
And it looked better.
Swear to God.
Right? And now we're starting to think about swimsuit season again. And now she's lost more weight.
Yes.
Kind of still stagnant where I was.
Lisa, you look fine.
I know, friends of the podcast, I'm certainly not 1,000-pound Lisa. However,
no, you are not.
Right? But I'm just saying, right? 1,000-pound Tammy, she lives in my head. I got to get her out.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
It's not easy.
We're moving past this now.
I feel she's going to keep popping up.
I feel like she will be. Yes, because your phone is listening to you.
As the summer goes on, 1,000-pound Tammy will be the secret person in my life.
All right. Okay.
All right, Samantha.
We're moving on.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, I knew that you were not gonna take my side.
No, because I'm literally never on your side when you start talking about food.
I know, it's the weirdest thing, right?
Because
I got your back for all things.
No, because it's you.
You know what? It just makes me remember the post that I posted over the weekend of last year's friendship bracelet debacle. Right? And I found two really nice friendship bracelets. Friends of the podcast, if you don't know about this, stay
They were
tuned.
horrible.
They weren't. They were beaded. They had like something on it. They were like rope looking, and it came with a card. And one said, "This is to remind you that I'm your best friend, and I got you, and you got me."
Yeah.
And that's the enthusiasm that came then. Still the enthusiasm a year later. Yeah.
I believe I rolled my eyes then, and I rolled them now.
Right. And then remember, I said I wanted to get those bracelets that are on permanently.
No.
Well, we're gonna see.
No.
Jury's still out.
I don't wear permanent jewelry. I already told you that.
You've never had permanent jewelry, so you don't know.
I don't wear jewelry in the shower, in my bed. No, it comes off as soon as I come home.
I'm just saying.
I don't wear permanent jewelry.
Well, I'm going to get a permanent friendship bracelet.
Congratulations.
Right? And it'll just be for 1,000-pound Tammy and me.
Please, if you could involve somebody who doesn't know you, that would be great.
I'm going to reach out. Maybe she's looking for a new best friend.
Oh my God. Maybe the HHG would do that with you. She's into all of that stuff.
She'd have to be where we are.
Well, this is true.
She'd have to be where we are at some point, right?
That's probably not going to happen.
We're not even convinced that she still knows who we are. Right?
It's been a hot minute, yes.
I feel maybe she has her texts programmed just to come to me randomly.
Well, I mean, it does shut you up a little bit, probably. Hey,
I'm that girl. I'm needy. I need
oh,
that.
Hell's to the yeah, you're needy.
I am.
Hell's to the yeah.
I am. Because I'm a good friend back. I reciprocate the need.
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, if you love what you hear, could you maybe just download and subscribe and get Lisa off my back? Because every week she asks me, is everyone downloading? Is everyone subscribing? I'm like, Lisa, they're people. They're doing what they need to do. Could you just do it and get her off my back? That
just saying, right?
Fantastic.
Wouldn't it be great if everybody that has anything to do with us downloads and subscribes?
Mm-hmm. And then leave a review, because Lisa is nothing if she's not getting great feedback.
Right. And yeah, only positive reviews, please.
Yeah, please, only positive.
We got a great review this week.
We did.
It was great, from Amy, and thumbs up. Thought it was great.
Oh.
Right? She's listened to 400 episodes.
Oh, that's right.
Right. And then on the 400th episode, apparently we mentioned our website.
Oh, and then
that not everybody goes to either.
Not everybody goes
Not everybody
to.
necessarily goes to and gets the newsletter, right?
Yeah.
And it's a fine newsletter, I'll tell you.
It is a lovely newsletter.
Tell you, it's chock full of funniness. As we're begging people, please.
You know what? This is in your DNA, right?
Right.
It's just,
I'm a people pleaser.
I don't know. You're something.
That's what I am. I'm a people
throw that
pleaser.
out there.
But you know what I am? I'm curious. I'm a curious human being. And every time this time of year comes up, Samantha, right?
No,
Easter,
we are not going. No.
No. Yeah, I got questions.
This is a bad idea.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to ask it. Right? Because it's not a bad question. So it's okay. Okay. I just want to know, to all the religious folk out there who know their stuff, which I clearly do not. Because if I did, I wouldn't have. Because if I did, I wouldn't have questions. What holy day is the most important? Is it Good Friday, the day he died, or is it Easter, the day he rose?
Easter Monday.
No, Easter Sunday is the day he rose.
Sorry,
Easter Monday is a nothing day.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Easter
because
Sunday.
In the world of statutory pay, we actually get stat pay for the Good Friday, not Easter Sunday, which makes me think that's a bigger day.
That is a bigger day.
But why isn't the bigger day? I think the bigger day is when he rose.
It's sad when he died, but I think it's a bigger deal when he rose.
I think it's a bigger day. I think it's a bigger deal.
That's just it's a guess on my part.
Right.
I did partake in some religious studies when I was in university, and have a slight interest in, Christian culture.
But here's the thing.
Go to church. Don't at me.
Right.
Don't go to church.
But here's the thing, right? Like, if you just think about it family-wise, right? All the fun stuff happens on the Sunday, right? The Easter Bunny comes, he brings you your eggs, right? Your family comes over, you visit, and you eat all your goodies, and then you have a nice meal. None of that happens on Friday. Nobody
Oh
cares.
my God, I'm going to
Nope.
get ham. I'm going to get ham
Right? You
and
know why?
potatoes
You know
and
why?
sour cream gravy. Oh, this is going to
Because
be good.
you know why? Because the Lord died for you, so
To
you
eat ham
could eat ham the
on
day
Easter.
he comes back, right? That's why.
Okay.
That's why. So
I
Sunday,
know.
right? Right? You find your eggs, you eat all that shit. That's the day that's important. Does
Okay.
anybody care about when he dies?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Why are we not having a party and celebration that day?
Well, that's why we have a stat on Good Friday.
Okay,
That's
but
why
what
it's
if
called Good Friday.
what about before there was ever work? And there was no working and there was no stat. Like what did people do to celebrate that he died? Or do you not celebrate because he died? Was there like finger sandwiches?
I don't
Like,
think
do you do anything?
I don't believe there's a celebration, Lisa. I
No.
think you're using the wrong word in conjunction with the
No,
day that those people who observe Christian
Right.
values and ideology
Right.
would say that he died.
But
However, Good Friday does not mean a lot to other people if you're not Christian.
I know,
It's
but
just
here,
a day off.
right, totally. It's a long weekend, right? It's totally a long weekend for some people in the world. I'm
Right.
just saying, right? Like it just seems people have to be happy that he died because that's the whole deal. If he didn't,
It's not. Nope.
listen,
Hi.
no,
Shut. Guys, all hate mail goes to Lisa, and it does
listen,
not get pointed to Sam. People
listen.
are not happy he died.
You have to be because if he
No,
didn't die, we
no.
wouldn't be celebrating him being
Stop
him
talking.
him pushing the stone
No.
out and
Stop
walking on out
talking.
like a
Stop
grizzly bear.
talking. Stop talking. No one is happy. It was horrific. If the
Yes.
Bible
Totally.
tale is
Right. Like
factual,
I've watched Jesus Christ Superstar. It's not good. I get it. Right? I get it. That was a tough day for him.
Oh my God.
It was a tough day, but people were happy on
tough day.
People were happy the day that that the tomb was empty. There was like a big dance. Showed it in the movie.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
Lots of singing, lots of celebrating.
Stop.
The movie is based on Jesus Christ, who guess what? Was a superstar.
Jesus Christ, superstar.
Right?
Where in the hell do you think you are?
Right?
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
No?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know all the songs. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to cause a rift here. Not trying to. No. Just curious.
Already, you've probably got 5 emails saying, Lisa, you just need to shut your fucking face. Shut your face.
Go back to talking about 1,000-pound Tammy.
Right. Just go back to talking about your hair.
Yeah, take that, hair haters. Right?
Don't you wish I was talking about my hair now?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about religion that I know nothing about.
You don't.
I just know that the story is based on the movie Jesus Christ Superstar.
Okay.
Right? It's an adaptation.
That's okay.
It's an adaptation.
All right.
Right?
You're just shut up.
It was a good movie. Did you see?
So
did you
much
like
trouble.
that movie? It was a good movie. It's a good movie, right?
Okay. I'm gonna deepen the well.
Oh, so you're gonna get a little bit. You're gonna get a little bit of trouble now.
No, because now I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
If there was a chance that you could sleep in the cave where Jesus slept, would you?
Absolutely.
Why?
It's got to be. There's got to be like Jesus Christ droppings or something in there. Hey.
Droppings.
Well, just like if you sleep in a
droppings.
cave,
like a bear has droppings,
like a bat has droppings. There has to be something.
He's not a bat. He didn't hang from the ceiling. He didn't fly.
I know, but there has to be an essence of Jesus Christ in that tomb.
Okay.
Yes, I would be there.
Those are better words than droppings. Essence, maybe.
Fine.
I personally could not go into the cave, nor would I want to sleep there.
Why couldn't you go into it?
No, because that's an enclosed space, and that's not cool for me.
No, it's not enclosed anymore. They've removed the boulder that kept him in there.
No.
When he left it, the boulder was gone. It's just, it's an open cave.
No.
It's not enclosed.
No.
It's open.
No.
We could camp out there.
No.
Start a little fire. Make some hot dogs. And wait for the essence of the Lord.
I have a feeling that you probably shouldn't cook hot dogs while you're there.
Why?
I'm gonna guess.
It's like kind of camping, isn't it? Kind of camping.
Is it camping though?
I don't.
Is
I
it?
don't know. But here's the thing. Then they're really kind of missing like a big, like, we go to the pyramids. There's dead people in there. Nobody cares, right? Why would they not do something about the tomb? Like, hey,
Because
and
it's
so
sacrilegious.
are
Why
the
would you? It's
pyramids.
no.
King Tut is
No,
in the pyramids.
yeah, but he wasn't. Was he revered as a god?
He was a king.
He was a king.
He was a king. He was a king, right? Right? Close to a god. He was a king.
Was he? But
Yeah.
and that's where the problem lies, Lisa.
Right.
Is that we decide that kings are gods, and look where we are now.
Right now we're having a conversation about why wouldn't you just pimp it out like you would, like they do the pyramids.
Oh my God!
Right?
No, I highly doubt that. It's religious. It's like
So are the it's the
sacred.
Holy Land. I know it's the Holy
sacred.
Land.
Yes,
it's the Holy Land.
You would not be doing that.
Well,
You
it's
would not
holy.
be doing that.
It's God's country.
Congratulations.
Morgan Wallen is probably God's country.
Oh my God! Oh God.
Right?
Oh my God.
I would just go. I would do it.
All right. So
I would sleep where
basically,
Jesus slept.
if they had a tour and there was like a booking.com sleep in Jesus' cave, you're going.
I'm signing up. I'm signing you up too. You just don't know it.
Nope, I'm not going.
You're just gonna think.
I don't sleep on the ground. I don't sleep in a sleeping bag.
I bet
I sure as hell don't sleep in a cave with potential bats.
Yeah, but we could take probably a little portable cot or something.
No.
Okay, would you rather sleep where he's born?
No, because you know who's bringing all that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'm gonna have to trudge it up whatever hill this cave lives.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna have to bring it. I'm gonna have to set it up. I'm gonna have to make the fire. No. We all know the scenario. People, friends of the podcast, you're with me on this. You know, Lisa is like, if I don't have to do it, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, you can do it. You do it. I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna be on my phone. I'm just gonna be scrolling while you set up everything.
I'm not good at stuff
light a
like
fire.
I'm not good at stuff.
I don't know how to do stuff.
Right.
I don't know how to light a fire.
Right.
You suck.
You know what? No, but here's okay, you want to be like that? Let's really be what it's about. If I started to build the fire, control freak Sam is going to take over. That's not how you start a fire.
Nope. I would let you. And then when you failed, that's when I would take over.
You wouldn't let me. No, I would
totally
be doing
I would.
I'd be doing it wrong.
Because I'd be trying to figure out how to get back down the hill so that you stay by yourself.
I don't know. I'm just saying I would totally sleep where Jesus slept.
Okay, congratulations.
Right? Like during the whole Easter thing, people put the cross on their back and they walk where Jesus walked.
Do. They replicate.
So why wouldn't you sleep where he slept?
All right.
It's easier than carrying the big cross. That I wouldn't do. I'm not doing that exercise.
Jeez. Oh my God. Missed opportunity. Guys, missed money opportunity. Sleeping in a cave, get a few bucks from it.
Right? I think that'd be cool. And you get
horrible.
Maybe you get a little sticker or something. I slept where Jesus slept.
Oh my God.
Get a t-shirt.
You're pimping out Jesus.
He's been pimped out for 1 million years.
Oh my God.
He's pimped out everywhere. He's everywhere. You buy a Bible, he's pimped out.
Oh, you know what I hope right now is that all the people who are even remotely religious have stopped listening. Because you're going to be in so much trouble. You're in trouble.
Really? Well, I don't mean to be in trouble. That's for sure. I've just got some questions.
I got questions. I'm curious. That's just me. I'm Lisa.
Right? I'm just wondering about the Lord. I'm Lisa, and I got questions.
Okay, psycho.
All right, but guess what? I got a nice shake my head. Enough about the Lord.
Yes, enough.
The Lord, right? Got a nice shake my head. So last week was kind of like we had one day where it was really the first nice day of spring, right? He picked me up from work and I said to him, you know what? It's very spring-like. Let's go get a milkshake from the Dairy Queen, right? Because that's what I was craving. We go. We get 2 milkshakes. Those motherfucking milkshakes cost us $20.
When did a milkshake start costing $10?
Right? Yeah.
Is our milk tariffed? Am I not aware of something?
I don't know. It was so crazy. So expensive, we probably won't visit it again.
How expensive is that cow?
Like, that's really expensive, hey?
Holy crap.
$20 for 2 milkshake. One small and one large. $20.
No.
Yes. One chocolate, one orange frosty. He likes the orange one for some reason.
Really?
The creamsicle.
That is so weird.
I know, right? Not me. Just chocolate, right? Hold the whipped cream. I don't need the calories.
No, stop it. Excuse me while I suck the small
Right.
cup dry of a
Right?
milkshake.
Yes.
But skip the whipped cream.
Hold the whipped cream, please. I'm on a diet. Trying to get my summer body back. Summer body from
by
when I was
drinking
12.
a milkshake. Yeah, okay.
Right. It's like dipping your toes in the pool, right? You're just teasing. Samantha.
All right.
But yeah, so I shake my head at the Dairy Queen prices.
I shake my head as
inflation.
well. When did ice cream become so expensive?
I don't know. It's like all good things, right? Oh, it's good. We're going to make it too expensive for you.
I feel like if there was a way that your husband could replicate a milkshake at home, he would figure that out.
For sure he would, right? We'd have to own a blender.
Oh, God, another appliance.
Right? Seems like a dated appliance, hey? The blender?
No, people use it a lot. You just don't.
They buy fancy ones, right?
The
I just want a
ninja.
basic one that makes the milkshake. Right? One, remember that?
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah.
That's all. Right? Keep the lid on it. That's all.
Okay.
All right? So I'm just saying, I'm shaking my head at the Dairy Queen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have and I shake my head, and it's a weird one, I think. I shake my head at the fact that Canadians talk about distances in hours and not kilometers or miles like other countries.
Totally, we
If
do.
someone says to you, "Hey, how far away is Regina?" What are you saying?
2.5 hours.
Right.
Right.
We don't say it's 250 kilometers.
No.
We say it's 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, I learned this, oddly enough, about myself watching an Instagram story, or was it a TikTok? I don't know. It was on social. And I was like, I stopped, and it was a lady who she's living in Canada, but is not Canadian. And she's like, people will describe how long it takes to get somewhere in Canada by hours and not kilometers or miles.
That's true.
It's totally true. If someone said to me, "Hey, Sam, how long does it take you to get your sisters?" Oh, about 10 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea how many kilometers.
No. Oh, it's 1,000.
Right? But you'd never think that. It's like when I'm in Toronto and I go to see my sister in Ottawa, right? How far is it? It's about a 6-hour drive. Yeah. I never think it's like 600 kilometers.
Isn't that
You know why?
weird?
Because 600 kilometers seems daunting.
And 6 hours seems like, well, by hour 3, I'm going to have eaten myself silly.
Right?
I will have to pee at least 2 more times.
I've already performed 3 concerts for all the imaginary people that aren't in the car. And I'm halfway there now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah, 600 kilometers. I don't even know what to do with that, right?
No. Because really, when you drive, like if you've driven a road for really like lots of times, like from here to from Saskatoon to Regina, by the time you get to Davidson, you still have like a little over an hour left.
Totally, yeah.
You don't even think about how many kilometers are left.
No.
You know that you have this town and this town and Chamberlain. And then once you hit Chamberlain, it's another 40 minutes because and it's like, oh my God, she's absolutely
and that's so true, hey, because it's like growing up where I grew up, like kind of like back in Ontario, Southern Ontario, everything in my life, even now, is related to how far it is from Stayner to Barrie, right? Which was about 40 minutes. So anytime, or it used to be like 37 kilometers. So anytime I see something around that, I'm like, oh, Stayner to Barrie. And I know it's not that far because we used to do that all the time. Sneak out, drive to Barrie where all the fun was, right? So I also think in that, because it's a childhood memory, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's not that bad. It's just Stayner to Barrie. Or Stayner to Barrie and back. Who cares? Quick trip.
That's so crazy.
Canadians we're weird that way, hey?
We're a little weird, don't you think?
I think we're
a
lot
little strange
weird.
that way.
I think we're a lot weird, right? I need you not to laugh at this, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm really considering it.
Uh-huh.
Right? New summer, new me. I think I live in a bike riding neighborhood. And I'm just thinking to myself as I watch the bikes go by, why can't I start this up again? I used to be a pretty good bike rider. I used to ride a bike everywhere. everywhere. That was my mode of transportation once when I was young. That was my mode of transportation.
Uh-huh.
And it served me well. Why can't I, at 55, start riding a bike again and be like, I'm just going to go to the mall on
You
my
are
bike?
not going to the mall on your bike.
Well,
You're not going anywhere that takes you more than 5 minutes on a bike.
you don't think I would?
You'll get bored. You'll be like, I'm tired.
Tired.
And then you'll be stuck 5 minutes away or longer away from your house. And then you'll think, well, I'm too tired to even like walk this thing back. Somebody has to come get me.
But you have to build up your stamina.
Lisa, I don't know if this is you trying to recapture your youth, but this is a bad idea. It's
Well,
a bad
I'm not
idea.
like I probably wouldn't want to wear the helmet, right?
Okay, no offense. Okay. I'm gonna offend you.
Oh,
I'm just laying it right out there.
I started off with, please don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm going
Okay.
to offend you. It's totally
Okay,
different.
Totally different.
It's totally different.
It's a different way to hurt your feelings. It's all good. I'm just going to hurt your feelings differently. This is more intentional. All right. Ready?
It's totally more intentional.
I'm ready for it.
You don't have the balance that God gave you anymore. You don't have the ability to sit on something that you aren't strapped into. And on a bike, the seat really, really tiny.
Right. So's my ass.
I know, but your ass also has no meat on it.
No, there's no
so
meat.
Every bump you hit
Right.
will be like you've hit a rock.
Ah. I'm
Right.
already just like squirming.
Right.
Right.
You need to stop, because if you get on a bike, you don't look left, you don't look right, you
No.
just look
I
forward.
just look forward.
You're not. I don't even know if you know how to stop anymore.
I probably just look down too.
Oh my God, because your balance is off. So that's worse.
Right? It's
Because
not good when I
now
look up.
you're running into things, you're running into people, you're running into
Right.
cars, you're running into traffic. You're running into traffic.
Right? Because even when I walk, right, I like to look up. I have to like, woo.
Yes. So I'm just, I'm
Okay.
going to offend you. This is a bad idea.
Okay, I kind of get what you're saying with that, but it's funny, hey, because like I feel I could do it. I feel it would all come, like, you know that phrase, right? It's just like riding a bike. Just like riding a bike.
I feel like I should win $1 million, but that's not going to happen.
Well,
And you on a bike safely getting
What about-
from point A to point B, that's not possible.
what about if it's an electric bike? Then I'm
Well,
just
it only holds its charge for so long.
Then I'm just hanging
and
on.
I'm going to guarantee that you are not going to be pedaling if it's an electric
I'm not pedaling
bike.
it. Right?
You are not going to be pedaling that bike.
Scooter?
No, because you still have to. I don't know. Is it a motorized scooter? Is it a motorized scooter or is it a motorized scooter? Like there's
I
two
don't
different
know.
kinds of scooters now.
I don't
'Cause
know.
Are you getting to the point where you're in like
No, I'm not like
a child scooter or you're in like an adult scooter?
more like a child scooter.
Okay, sure. Go ahead. Give it a shot.
Okay.
Still looking down while
Looking
you're
down.
moving forward.
True. Yeah, true, hey?
Right? Okay.
Okay.
So now that I've crushed your spirit.
So, but this is why I bring things up, because we work them out. Right? We work them out.
Oh, yeah. This is where Sam decides that she's going to crush Lisa's spirit.
Totally.
And go, this is a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. Right? You can't get on a bike. What were you thinking?
No, you cannot get on bike.
Fine. I guess I'm not going to bike friends of the podcast.
Thank God. Okay. All right. So I need to ask because, I can only imagine. What weird thing do you do when nobody is watching?
What weird thing do I do? Well, I mean, I talk to myself, right?
All the time.
But that, I think the world knows that. You know what my new thing is? I don't know if it's when nobody's watching, but this is my new thing, right? So in our hallway where our coats and shoes go, right? It's like a sliding closet.
Mm-hmm.
Before I go to bed, I double check to make sure it's closed. Because for some reason, I can't sleep if it's remotely opened. I think that there's like somebody waiting in there. I think there's somebody with like a knife who's going to come out in the middle of the night and get me. It's like, or there's a ghost. It's the weirdest thing. It's like I want to keep the spirits in, bad spirits in the closet.
Oh my God.
Totally, right? And if I go to bed and I forgot to do it, I get up and I make sure it's totally closed. Right? Because sometimes when Mike goes to work, he'll grab his coat and it's not closed, right?
Oh, I see.
But I need to make sure it's closed.
That's yeah, that's weird.
It's kind of weird, but
That is a little bit
I
weird.
definitely talk to everything around me.
You do.
Yeah. What do you do?
I uncontrollably sing in a grocery store that has 80s tunes.
Yeah, you're weird that way.
Totally.
You're totally weird that way.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you know what grocery store has always the best music?
Mm-mm.
And I always forget? Save on Foods.
Oh, really?
They have really good music.
Huh. Lady that I work with was telling me about the Save on Foods because I was talking about how the ham and the turkey are really expensive, right, for Easter. She was saying that at the Save on Foods, you can buy a flattened chicken, like sometimes, and I've seen it on the cooking show, right? Sometimes they'll take a whole chicken and they flatten it.
Uh-huh.
So, and it's in its bag and it's all seasoned, and you put it on a cookie sheet in its bag in the oven.
Oh.
She says it's delicious. We might try chicken. Might try chicken. Right? Might give chicken a try.
All right, you little homemaker, you.
Right? Right? I'm like, I've never gone into a Save on Foods, but I'm like,
Oh, well, it's really quite fun in a Save on Foods.
well, if there's 80s music, pencil me in, right?
Yeah. No,
Pencil me in.
like I was just in one on Saturday and I was like walking around. My mom's with me and I'm like singing away and I'm like, I don't care because this is good music.
When it's the 80s music, I don't think that there's rules.
No, there is no rules.
You're allowed to just sing, right?
Mhm.
Totally. Okay, so sometimes I wonder what goes through people's heads, right?
Uh-oh.
I get it. I can do stupid things. Totally, right? Last week you aired our dirty laundry about how I was like excited that somebody on the internet wanted to give us money. You made me look like a total fool, even though I could logically explain how excited it was that somebody whose mom died of COVID was going to be nice enough to give us money. You kiboshed it like we don't need your money. However,
That's not what I said, but sure.
right? This week, I read an article in the People magazine, and it said a lady believes, so that's in like now, that she's online dating Brad Pitt. She divorced her husband and transferred the scammer $80,000.
Oh my God.
$80,000 she gave somebody. $80,000. What the fuck?
What would make her think that Brad Pitt is actually talking to her?
Because it's probably some guy who's using his name on Facebook with his picture as his Facebook picture.
No offense. Brad Pitt is everywhere. Pretty sure he doesn't have time to talk to some housewife.
Well, and why would he pick that housewife?
Right?
There's lots of logistical things that don't add up. She divorced her husband and gave fake Brad Pitt $80,000. And I think you get what you get, stupid. Like stupid, dumb, right?
And this is coming from the person who was going to hand out personal information.
I was going to get her money, not give her my money. I was receiving her money.
No,
different.
Not this. No
loss.
That was never how it was going to happen.
It was totally a win-win for us.
It was totally not.
It was totally a win-win for us.
It totally was not.
Right? She wanted to give us some money.
No.
I was not saying, hey, let me give you my money.
Nope.
Totally
nope.
different. Totally different, right?
Nope.
I don't know. Like, would you ever think for a second that you were dating Brad Pitt?
No.
Seems
not
odd.
for 1 minute.
Not for 1 minute, right?
No. Someone super famous and online dating. So does that mean that he was on a dating site or was this like a Facebook account?
No, it didn't.
What are we talking about? Yes, Brad Pitt has a Facebook account.
Right? And if and when he's bored, he goes on Plenty of Fish.
Or Tinder. I don't know.
Or whatever there is.
Come on,
right?
people.
Right.
Seriously?
Pretty crazy, hey?
Was she that unhappy in her marriage that she believed a total stranger on the internet?
People do that because people get scammed that way.
Like she must have been just, I hate my life and this is so much better than being married to this guy that I'm married to. But then she gave away money. Like, did that not even wake her up?
Apparently not, because she gave away $80,000.
And that didn't make her think that it wasn't true.
Ending. I didn't read the ending. I just read that part.
Oh my God.
I don't know how it ends. You have to go to People Magazine and find out.
Like, please, women of the world, don't get sucked into shit.
No, don't do that.
This is that catfish show, right?
Yeah.
This is that catfish show where they would catch people in a lie, and it would not be who
exactly.
They would not be the person they were portraying.
No.
They were like a total stranger.
Yeah, it's really weird. But okay, here's something. This has nothing to do with this story at all. But it just reminded me when you said catfish, it reminded me of mukbang. Because you like mukbang, it's now popping up on when I go to the TikTok. Because we share a TikTok. And it started popping up and I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I don't like mukbang, actually.
Are you enjoying watching people eat?
No, I think it's disgusting. I think it's horrible, and they got it all over them.
They eat really weird, hey? Like really exaggerated and like crunching so you can hear it because it's AMSR.
What is AMSR?
It's like...
Is that sexual?
No, it's like sound stuff. It's like, it's just weird.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I meant to say that the other day. Thank you. Thank you. Right?
Watching people eat. People really like that though.
And they're sloppy.
Well, and yes, sloppy, because I think that's what gets them views because they're sloppy. But then there are people who apparently there's this one person on the social media. They always say that she looks like she's eating, but she's not. And I guess she's been called out because
she's a fake
she eats all this like fattening food and she looks like she's biting it, but she's not really eating anything. And it just looks ridiculous.
All I know is that there's nothing nastier, and I'm going to put this out there, than seeing a mukbang man with a hairy chest and his food in it.
Where did you see that?
On our TikTok. That's you. That's you.
No, it's not.
That's you. I don't go to mukbang.
That's just showing up. Because you keep watching them. If you would just ignore it.
How about you ignore it? You stop watching them. You stop watching them. Now they're showing up where I am. I'm looking at cats.
So am I.
Right? I think you're venturing off onto other stuff.
Oh, no, I'm not. That's funny, though.
It's disgusting.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
It's weird that you find enjoyment in mukbang.
I just think it's odd how people like, dramatize eating food.
Odd is not what comes to my mind whatsoever about it.
Yeah.
Odd is not the word I would use. I won't even use the word. I've already upset people because I was talking about where Jesus slept.
Yes, stop.
Right, sorry.
We've already got 10 hate mail already.
Right? People are going to be mad that I made fun of 1,000-pound Tammy.
Yes.
I'm not making fun of her. I'm jealous, right? And that I said I'd sleep where Jesus slept. And get the
Well, you know what, 1,000-pound Tammy, she's got a little more gumption than you. She's got a little more determination.
Apparently.
She's got a fortitude. She's got a little bit of fortitude.
She doesn't give up as quick as I do, right?
No, you're a giver-upper.
I'm a giver-up. I'm a quitter. Quit. You should see my Sudoku books. Total proof right there that I'm a quitter. I'm a starter, but I'm not a finisher. The minute it gets hard, I move on to the next one.
And we're done.
And we're done, right? The minute I don't like a vegetable chip, and we're done. Done. Thank you.
Instead she goes buys real chips and like, heal me, real chip. Heal me. Doesn't have that kind of power.
Heals my emotional being.
It's bad enough you took French fries. Now you're taking potato chips.
No, I'm not. I'm giving potato chips back. I don't love chips like
leave my comfort food alone.
I don't really have comfort food, so I need to borrow yours.
Why?
Because I don't really have my own.
Yes, you do. You have donuts.
Okay, yeah, but you can only eat one donut.
I do not trample on your donut.
But if you wanted to, I wouldn't. I'm not territorial over my donuts. You're very territorial over your things.
Because it's mine.
They're not yours. They belong to the world. You know what? You could probably put it all back to God said, let there be potato chips. And potato chips there were, right?
And there, right?
God gave somebody the ability to make a potato chip. That's God's work.
They
So,
oopsed and dropped it in hot oil, and then it
right?
came out as a crispy little thing, and they're like, "Oh, this tastes
And
good.
God was up above going, attaboy, attaboy, good
Congratulations.
going.
I've led you in the proper direction."
God won. And we're chalking it up to potato chips. Another miracle. Potato chips. Wine, bread. Let's throw the potato chips in with the 12 people watching and gathering on Fridays.
Why not? Why not?
Everybody needs a salty snack, right? There's lots of potatoes. They just grow abundantly everywhere.
Abundantly, yes.
Right? Everything. We're going to tie everything back to God this week.
Look at you go.
I know, right? Totally.
Okay, well, let's talk about Gen Z, because Lord knows everybody's talking about Gen X. Gen Z wants us to stop using the thumbs up emoji because they feel it's too passive aggressive. Did we not already talk about this?
I don't know. We maybe did. It's totally passive aggressive. Look at my face.
Thumbs up.
Right?
Okay, with that face,
passive aggressive, right? I feel that Gen Z is passive aggressive.
I think Gen Z, they got a lot of hiccups. They got a lot of woe is me shit going on.
Right? Like why can't we and here's the thing, Gen Z, right? There's been a thumbs up way before us. I'm sure the boomers, I'm sure the war people were like, "Oh, look it's my turn to get bread. Thumbs up." Right? I'm sure that it's been going on for a long time, right?
And just because you don't like it doesn't mean that everyone else has to not use it. Because who the fart are you?
Right. And then what's going to happen?
Who are you to tell me that I can't use something?
Yeah, totally. Right?
The worst thing you can do to Gen X is tell them they can't do something, because then they're going to
go
and do it.
Yeah.
Then they're going to go do it.
Double thumbs up. I'm going to thumbs up things as much as I want to. Why? Because I can.
Because we can.
Right? Because our parents didn't care what we did back in the day.
Yeah.
We just got to do it.
And I believe Gen Z had helicopter parents, so that might explain a lot.
Right. Right. And weren't held responsible for anything. Right? They stopped getting spanked.
Is this the generation that got participation badges for everything?
I don't know. I can't keep up with them, but probably. Right? We didn't. We got first, second, and third.
You don't get a badge for participating.
Right? Right? Because guess what? School said you had to participate. So you don't get a badge. You were told you're participating.
Yeah. There's good. There's There's
and if you're not good,
nothing.
Yeah, we're not rewarding bad behavior. You can't do the high jump. You don't get a badge for coming in last just for trying. We expected more of you, actually. Right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's so crazy. Okay.
Now that we've badgered Gen Z, hopefully we don't have any Gen Zs. Sorry.
We're Gen X, right? We're moving into our cranky phase. Right? That's where we're headed.
That's where we are.
Okay, we need to talk about this. So this big news all over the place, right?
Yes.
The space, the spaceship that went and took the women.
Blue Origin.
The Blue Origin, right? It took the gals to space. For an 11-minute ride, they paid approximately $2 million per seat.
I know.
There's a lot of kickback, right? People aren't happy. People are dragging Gayle King through the mud because she had a funny look on her face. She's a meme now, apparently.
Oh no!
She's defending herself. Katy Perry kissed the dirt when she landed. Okay. I don't know.
So did Gayle King. She kissed the dirt too.
What do we think? Is it gluttonous that's what a gluttonous joyride? Or is it's their money? If that's what they want to do, they should do it. Or should they invest their money better?
Okay. So just saying.
Just say.
Besides the fact that it might be gluttonous or that they could have used their money better.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about the shape of the spaceship?
It looked like a dick.
It looked like a penis, man.
It looked like a dick.
It looked like, and I just saw it go up, and I'm like, that's a penis going up to space.
Going up to space,
hell,
right?
With 4 females in it.
Yeah,
What
right.
is wrong with that?
It's weird, hey?
That's what I have a problem with. Why does it have to look like a penis?
Right. Why does it have to look like that?
Okay, so there was always going to be pushback that it was an all-female crew. Why are you doing this? It is, especially during the turbulent times in the United States.
Totally.
Could you have used your money better? Could you have done something different? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Sure. I bet they could have.
However, had Katy Perry and Gayle King gone out and bought 2 new $2 million homes, would anybody have cared? No. That's what you would expect from them.
Right.
So I'm kind of on the fence. I'm a little bit torn, hey?
I don't know.
I think it's gluttonous, but then I also think,
I'm sorry. Do you want someone telling you how to spend your money?
no, right?
Right. So why would we think that we
Right.
could say to Katy Perry, Gail King, and the other people that were on this, and Jeff Bezos' fiance was
Beyonce, yeah.
on the ship,
Yeah.
right? Or this shuttle or
Yeah.
space, whatever, rocket.
Totally.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't
I
want
know.
anybody telling me how to spend my cash, and I'm
Well-
not spending $2 million. I'm spending $2, but
Well,
it's my $2.
But that's our equivalent to their 2 million is probably $20, right?
right.
Right. So for my $20, I'm going to spend it how I want.
Yeah. But I don't know if anyone like, and then they're saying it's elitist because not everybody's going to be able to go up in this rocket because it costs so much money to get on the rocket. I guess I read that it costs, you have to put a down payment of $150,000 on a seat. I'm like, are you kidding?
But here's the thing, right? Ugh. But why is it elitist? Because not everybody can do everything now.
Not everybody can do it.
Right. Okay. But why is that a bad thing, right? Not everybody can go to Hawaii. Not everybody can travel the world. Not everybody can buy a Rolls Royce. It's just the way of life.
Well, that's true.
So it's
I'm
just
surprised
the next
that Gail
thing.
King had that kind of money, though.
Hey, she's got money. She's making millions of dollars. Yeah, she got money. And not Oprah's money. She's got her own money. She's on a show. She's like on shows. She's got money. She doesn't have Oprah's type of money, but she's got money. Right?
Doesn't matter.
Saying. I don't know. Weigh in, friends of the podcast. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't care that they went up in a rocket. I don't care that, I mean, they say they broke barriers. I'm like, I'm not really sure just because there was all female riding in the rocket. You didn't actually like do anything. You just sat there.
It was 11 minutes. It was from the time I leave my home till the time I get to my workplaay.
Yeah.
It's not that exciting of a ride.
I don't know.
And then some people love that shit, right? Like me, I don't need to go on a spaceship. I feel good. Right? Seems like a lot of work.
Yeah,
Seems like a lot of work, right? Mm-hmm. You got to learn stuff. I'm good.
Yeah.
Not interested.
I don't really care.
No, I don't really care. Whatever.
I think it was a lot of people spending their money however they see fit. If they decided they wanted to spend $2 million going up to space for 11 minutes,
their money.
That's their choice.
Why don't we ever say, isn't it odd that Oprah lives in a $30 million home with 125 bathrooms? Mm-hmm. We don't. But
nope, we don't.
You do something that's a little bit out of the norm, and we got issues with it. And again, the whole thing is that just because people have money, I mean, you would hope that people help out and give where they can. And I think that superstars do, right? So I just think that, it's unrealistic to expect that they don't enjoy what they're making on things that they want to do.
Right.
If this is your gig, go to fucking space. Go.
I just think that I think instead of making this like, oh, this is going to break barriers for women and girls are going to see themselves and you going into space. And I'm like, you're not an astronaut.
You're not right. You haven't done any of the work to be.
No, you haven't done any of the work.
No.
I think you should just say, I wanted a joyride. I wanted to spend $2 million going up into space.
Right.
I think that's totally fine. You wanted to have some fun? There you go. You did. You had some fun.
Exactly. Right.
But don't make it sound like you did some
I don't think that you've moved the nation. I don't think little girls want to be you now.
Yeah.
At all, right? I think that I don't think so.
They might want to be Katy Perry because she sings and dances on stage and
I'd be Gail King because then I'd have a new best friend. The Oprah. Right?
Apparently I'm for sale, guys.
Right? I'm always looking for an upgrade.
Oh, that's rude.
Why? You've just you've
That
torn.
is so offensive.
Listen, really? Okay, guess what? I mean to offend. If I can quote you, right? I meant to offend. I'm going to offend you.
That's how we should start all of our conversations. Okay, so I'm going to say something and I'm going to mean to offend you right now.
I totally mean.
You should just roll with that.
Right? Don't ever think that, I must have heard that wrong. You didn't. You totally heard how I wanted you to hear it.
Let's bring us back together with Pink Pony Club. We're going to wear our tassels in the Pink Pony Club.
That was a feel-good moment, Samantha.
Bring us back. Bring us back.
Bring it back. Bring it back. You know what? I'm going to take it back. I'm taking it back to our youth.
Oh.
Do you remember? They're still out there, but I don't know if they're as popular now. Do you remember the little packet of cheese and crackers came with a red stick?
Yes. Oh my God. That was like I got that as a snack. This is awesome.
I think it needs to make a comeback. Because I
Did
think
it ever go away?
I don't know. Or did we just stop eating? Remember, I used to bring them to work.
You did.
Loved them. And you always ate them.
I did.
I'd be like, oh, I'm feeling like a snack that's not there anymore.
You don't lie. You are a bold-faced liar.
I like them.
Bold-faced
like
liar.
those crackers.
You brought cans of soup, cheese and crackers, pot pie, anything that your husband bought in multiples and thought that you would continually eat it.
Right.
You brought it to work and you said, hey guys, you need a lunch. Here you go. Constantly.
I'm going to deny it if Mike ever hears that. It's not true.
Yeah, you're just lucky you don't have to bring lunch now.
Right? Exactly. But sometimes I bring snacks. Right? Sometimes I bring snacks. I love
Snacks are different for you.
I love applesauce in a container. With my chew sweetener.
Oh my God, that's also something that you stockpiled.
Yeah. Because I go through these phases, right, where I really like things. And then my husband thinks he's doing a great thing by like, oh, she loves it. So like we literally had a conversation this weekend, Samantha, about, so who's going to eat the extra box of oatmeal? Because remember, I liked oatmeal a few weeks back.
Yes.
And there's like, say, 6 packs or 8 packs in a box. There was only 4 left. And I made the comment, hey, you know what? I really enjoyed this. And then all of a sudden there was another box of it. I really enjoy things once. One cycle, never 2 cycles, right? I'm over it. I'm done. I don't want it again. God.
Yeah.
Right? So now I feel I'm going to be taking oatmeal to work.
Oh my God. Don't.
Right. Because it's already being talked about. Now I'm feeling stressed out about oatmeal. Right? I'm like, it won't go bad.
I feel like he doesn't really know your eating habits and the fact that you will eat something for maybe a week and then you're done.
Then I'm done. But I'll eat it wholeheartedly for a week.
Yes.
Like I'm in
and
it
then
to
you're
win
done.
It, right?
Yeah.
Like remember those Biscoff cookies?
Yes.
Got packs of them still, right? Because I loved them in the fall, but I'm kind of over them. And then I got over them.
But you also only love them when you fly.
Yeah, I know. Right? I love them when I fly. Totally. Right? Totally.
So weird.
I'm just saying, bring back the cracker packs.
Could you please? Yeah. That's from our childhood.
Yeah. Right?
Totally from our childhood.
Totally from our childhood. It was awesome.
Bring it back.
Bring it on back.
Bring it. It probably doesn't have a stick anymore.
What do you?
Because plastic.
So am I using my finger? Or maybe you just dip it.
Maybe it's a dip.
That's teaching a whole generation to double dip, and that's wrong. Because they are double dipping. They're double dipping if it's like that, hey? It's wrong. We're creating a bunch of monsters. Double dipping monsters.
Oh my God, that's
right?
true.
Right? However, I say to you every week when we have a snack that we're sharing at a restaurant, I say to you, I will be double dipping. But I do know that in public it's not the right thing to do, but with you, I don't care.
Yeah, at least you warn me ahead of time.
Yeah, right?
That's kind of you.
I'm kind that way.
Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention because this is not really your realm, but all over the TikTok, there is talk of Chinese manufacturers who are spilling the tea on luxury brands that they get their product from them.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. So something that says made in France or made in Italy.
Yeah.
No.
It's not.
It was first manufactured in China.
Wow.
And then it was sent to the appropriate country to get that label slapped
on it. Wow.
Yeah, so apparently because this is in retaliation for all the tariffs that the United States is throwing at China.
Oh, okay.
So now Chinese manufacturers are spilling the tea. And they're sharing that the cost is 1/10 of the price that the consumer pays.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. So this is like brands like YSL, Dior,
Really?
Zara, Adidas, Lululemon's been thrown in there.
Oh,
And lots,
like big name
more.
brands, eh?
Yeah,
Big name
big name
brands.
brands. And
Wow.
TikTok is going crazy. People are losing their noodle because now these Chinese manufacturers are telling the public to shop directly with them.
Oh,
And they're like throwing up
because you'll get it
websites.
cheaper.
Yes, you could actually get
Sure.
a Coach bag for dirt cheap.
Ooh. Like, and it's Coach spelled Coach, not.
No, it's legit
It's
because
legit.
they're manufacturing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, so it's Coach, not Cooch.
No, not
Huh.
Cooch. Not Cooch.
Interesting. Wow.
So this, I knew you wouldn't care, but I needed to talk about it
How do you
because
know I
it's a
don't care?
big deal.
How do you
No,
know I
you,
don't?
yeah. When you do that, I know that you don't care. So, but I needed to talk about it because this is a big deal.
Sure.
Because people go crazy for Birkin bags, and it's all the bags too.
Oh, all the bags
Birkins
too.
that
Sure.
cost thousands and thousands of dollars.
Thousands.
It's not legit. Stop it. You don't even know what a Birkin is, do you?
I don't. I was
No.
thinking it
Oh
was
my
a
God.
shoe.
See, if I was talking to Michelle, she'd be like, I know all about it. And then we
I
would have a
know.
lovely conversation
But you're
about
just
it.
stuck with me
Sometimes
right now.
in this friendship, sometimes, Lisa, I just need you to pretend a smidge better because I always go, oh my God, Lisa, yes, you're right. Go, girl. Yes, yes,
Oh my
girl,
God,
yes.
you do not.
I do.
Hey, Pinocchio, your nose is fucking growing, right? I can't believe your head didn't just blow up. You do not do that, Samantha. You do not. You care just as much as I care about shit.
You know what? I always care a little bit more. Well, frankly, I'm talking about something you give no shits about because, like, you get your clothes from like Old Navy and like Reitman, so
Right.
you don't even care about name brands.
No, not really. I used to when I was a kid, right?
Oh, sorry. What was back then? OP, Ocean
Right?
Pacific,
Ralph Lauren,
Ralph Lauren. Sorry. Oh, Ralph was one of them too.
right? Esprit.
Ralph gets his stuff done in the
Sorry, I do care. Of course I
China.
care.
No, you don't
It's
care.
crazy,
No, you don't.
right? They need to
Stop
stop with
it.
that, right? Like, just
Stop
enough
it.
already, people. Right? Come on. Don't be like that, world.
Anyways, but the people are buying up a storm because they don't have to go to a regular retailer for it.
I would do that.
And then, of course, the resident expert, Bethany Frankel, weighed in.
Yes, of course.
And I'm like, well, if Bethany believes it.
Right? So then, okay. So, and I do follow Bethany
Yes,
on our joint TikTok. It's funny. I don't even know who I follow anymore. I don't know if it's a me or if it's a you.
No, we're not following a lot of people. It just shows up on the For You page.
Okay. I don't know. Seems odd.
I'm just saying.
It seems odd. Well, thank you for sharing that, Samantha.
No, you don't care. Stop talking.
No, but think of how many people who probably do. I can't pull off genuine very well.
No, because you're like,
right.
Ha, ha, ha. It's that fake laugh. It's the fake laugh. And I'm like, you should really perfect that because I know when you're not into whatever I'm talking about.
I know. I'm sorry.
And it is so rude of you to do that because I always pretend so well that I give a shit what you're talking about.
But yet you don't. But yet you don't. But yet you start a sentence off with, I'm purposely going to hurt your feelings.
But it worked, didn't it?
I'm just saying. Okay. Samantha, guess what happened to me?
I don't need Lisa. What happened?
I might have finally met a donut I didn't really like.
Oh my God, stop. The world is spinning off its axis. We have no control anymore.
For some reason, I decided to try a honey dip donut the other day. It's so crumbly.
When did a honey dip become crumbly?
Because it's all that sugar, the sugar dip. And when you bite, it just
the glaze. You mean the glaze, Lisa?
Right? The glaze. And it just crumbles all over. It's on my desk, dirty? It's on my shirt. And then you got to be careful because it's sugar. So like and you try and clean it, all of a sudden you've just rubbed sugar in your shirt. That's not a good look. It's not a good look.
Oh, we're a little spotted at work, Lisa.
It's just weird. I'm just like, you know what? This donut is too much work. It's too high maintenance.
So you decided it wasn't the taste of the donut. It was the fact that it made you dirty.
Yeah, it made me dirty. And then you know what it made me think? And then it just made me remember the reason I don't even like honey dip donuts, because remember that time that they looked like snakes,
Snakes.
right?
We were so dumb.
But they
And I'm
were
like, no,
snakes.
they're snakes. They're snake donuts. Nope, those are
Nope,
just snakes.
real snakes.
Nope, those are just real snakes.
Those are real snakes that just look like a honey dip donut. Ah,
Ugh.
I don't think I could get past that.
Just thinking about that is gross.
Those things were so disgusting. And I just remember I remember trying to convince my kid sister, and she's like, look at its stomach. And you could see where it had eaten something.
Yeah. Thanks, Krista.
We'll post that, friends of the podcast.
No, don't repost.
For new
It does not
listeners.
need. It does not need to see
We'll
the
post it on
light
our
of day.
Facebook page. Remember this?
Ugh.
Ugh, so gross. So gross.
So gross.
Yeah.
Bad donut.
Bad donut.
Bad
Never
donut.
again. Never again.
Well, I do need to come clean, so to speak. I insulted Lisa.
Imagine that.
That's not a surprise.
That's not what she's coming clean about, I don't think.
I insulted her acid wash carpenter pants.
They're not carpenter pants, they're cargo pants.
Carpenter pants.
Cargo pants. There's no place for me to loop a hammer on them. There's just pockets on the side. Had I been able to loop a hammer, carpenter. No looping, cargo. I can put the hammer in my pocket. Cargo.
Sorry.
That's the difference.
Okay, whatever. I did make fun of them.
You did.
And then you sent me a picture on Saturday because you were shopping by yourself. And you're like, acid wash? And I'm like, no.
And I didn't buy them. You know what I bought instead?
Dark denim.
Nope. I bought khaki green cargo, exact same as my acid wash one, but in a green. Like a green jean. I got green
You are
jeans.
going to wear green.
Well, I'm hoping to.
No. Okay. And this is what I predict, everyone. This is what I predict. That she has the jeans and she thinks she likes them. And then when she goes to try to wear them, what's going to happen? I don't know what to wear with it. What color goes with green? Anything. Because it's a neutral. It's considered a neutral.
Do you remember when we went to Reitman's a few years ago and I bought that green pant and I hated it and I was mad at you because
you blamed me for it.
But now I wear it. I wore it 2 years later. Stay tuned for that cargo pant, the green cargo pant next season. You never know. In my mind, I'm wearing it Saturday when we go for breakfast.
Excellent. I can't wait to get a text in the morning going, I don't want to wear with it. I don't know what color goes. I'm like, do you have a white t-shirt? Do you have a gray t-shirt? Do you have a black t-shirt? Do you have another colored green t-shirt?
Right. All of that. No, they don't look right. No, it doesn't work.
What shoe can I wear? Can I wear this shoe? Oh my God, just wear your runners. Your Converse.
Nope. Oh
my God.
I'm not sure how it's going to play out. Okay, but
I can't wait.
I know, right? Good times. But here's a question for you. Are you a neat person, a neat purse person, or a messy purse person?
I would prefer to say neat.
Even now that you've downsized?
Yes.
Still neat, hey?
Yeah. You're messy. Oh my God. Your bag is open to the world. There's shit on both sides. You lose your keys and you're rifling for a good 5 minutes. I don't know where it is. Oh my God.
I know.
Where are my keys? You're horrible.
I think I need a new purse.
You need a purse that has slots for things. You need a purse that only has one opening that zips.
But then it's just going to be a big old mess of used Kleenexes.
That poor purse that you have, the one that has the things on the side, the buttons on the side, all it ever wants to do is be done up. And you don't ever do it up. You're like,
because the minute I do it up, I need to get in it and I have to open it.
It is a button.
It's a magnetic button too.
It is a magnetic button, for Christ's sake.
It just seems like a lot of work.
2 seconds. 2 seconds to close.
Now that purse is so
open.
stretched out, right?
Because you have abused it.
Yeah, because I had to start carrying my sunglasses in it.
Because they're yours.
Because somebody bought a tiny, tiny, itty bitty, teeny weeny purse.
And I'm never changing so that you will always continue to use your own goddamn purse.
That's fine. I don't need you helping me. I don't need you for shit like that anymore. I'm coping on my own. Thank you.
Yay. Lisa's grown up. Isn't that exciting, everyone?
Right? Without the help of Sam. However, if she needed me to help her, of course, I will carry your sunglasses. I would put your sunglasses in my purse.
You wouldn't, but that's
yes,
okay.
I would.
No, you wouldn't. So I think the fact that, what you need to do is, one, you need to stop carrying trashy, disgusting Kleenex that you've used 5 times and you still have in your purse. It's gross.
I'm gross. A Kleenex hoarder.
Right. And like, you don't keep your coins, like you don't keep your money all together.
No.
It's like all over the place. Like shit's everywhere in your purse.
I know, right? It's not organized.
No.
No.
It's like your brain.
It's scattered, right?
It's scattered. It's all over the place.
Because all day I just try and be organized in my work world. All day I just top of mind organization.
Oh, is that what it?
Once I'm done, it's just I let loose. I let loose, Samantha.
All right, Lisa.
That's what I do.
Okay, I'm just saying you can do better.
I don't know.
So let's talk about Facebook.
Yes.
Let's talk about what we do on our socials because, we do that Facebook is where we do a lot of stuff,
We have
right?
a lot of fun on Facebook.
So on Sunday, Lisa, you posed a question that blew up.
It blew up,
I tell ya.
Right?
It was to butter or not to butter?
Your bread when you have a sandwich.
Yes. So we have a split group of butterers and non-butterers.
I'm team butter.
I am not team butter.
She's not team butter.
No. So some claim only grilled cheese for the butter.
Right.
Some say the husband says no, so there's no butter.
Right.
That doesn't sound realistic, folks.
Right.
I'm just saying, if you like butter,
that was my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And definitely not on funeral sandwiches. That was Kelly.
I'm going to give
Apparently
her
there
that.
was a discussion.
Apparently, as we were thinking about it, back home friends were talking about it too. Bizarre.
Yes. It's very bizarre. And then there were those who we are calling the non-butterers. They said that those who don't butter are heathens.
Heathens.
Right, Karen R? You called us heathens. I remember.
I'm going to agree with her.
The others is basically let's get buttery goodness on everything. That's their general thought.
Sure.
Is like more
butter,
butter.
Butter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also butter makes everything better.
Butter does make everything better.
Yeah.
Right.
So you guys had a lot to say about butter.
It was awesome. I loved that so much. Right. And then we went on to Facebook Tuesday today because we record on Tuesdays. We do a little Easter thing, right?
Yes.
Not the same as every year. This year we left off the peeps. We put on the sweet tarts.
Oh my God.
People hate, except your mom. People hated sweet tarts.
They did.
They hate anything with marshmallow.
Yes.
And they hate the peanut butter egg. And actually, they hate the Easter cream egg.
Yes,
I feel that they hate, somebody hated foiled chocolate. And Kelly, and Kelly, friend of the podcast, wanted to get rid of the solid chocolate bunny. I got nothing for you. I got nothing. I don't know if you want the 1970s gross colored egg that was just crappy and hard and sugary inside.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
Next year, I'm going to put that on there. I bet you nobody kicks that shit to the curb.
Probably not.
Everything. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes Easter.
Oh my God, right? That's so funny.
That's what I got. Nothing. Ooh, no, ooh, no, ooh, no, ooh, no.
I hate Cadbury eggs, though. Those things are disgusting.
I don't mind them. I don't mind the odd one. Ugh. I'm never going to throw away a solid bunny. Although I do prefer a Mr. Crispy, like the Rice Krispies in it. But I'm never going to throw that away. I don't think there's an Easter treat that I don't really like. Right?
Well, because it's sugar. So for you, it's
and
all
chocolate.
Things.
Sugar and chocolate.
Yeah. Sugar and chocolate.
Mwah. Perfect. Thanks for keeping it fun.
Meanwhile, you're raining on her parade, folks.
Totally, right? And again, there will be no blue freezy mentioned in the freezy one. I can't have that in my life. I can't have that in my life.
You'll never put Alf.
Nope. We're not. Next time we do favorite TV shows of the 80s, Alf will never be part of it. Even though we have some fans that understand and love Alf.
Right.
There's too many haters. I'm not participating.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay. So here I go again, guys, telling you where you can find us. You can connect with us on our social media or visit our webpage, which is ishakemyheadpod.com. And you can sign up for newsletters, leave a message, or check out our episodes. You can watch the podcast on YouTube, and please subscribe. Join our Patreon for exclusive content, early access, and behind the scenes footage, all for as little as $2 a month. And visit patreon.com/ishakemyhead. If you're looking for I Shake My Head swag, head on down to threadless.com and search for us. We're proud to be part of the Women in Media Network, and we just want to say thanks again to John Domingo, who puts together our podcast every week.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. And a little shout out. We don't want anybody to forget, even though tickets aren't on sale yet, we have our Bare Bones tour coming to Collingwood, Ontario, August 16th. Simcoe Street Theatre. Lisa and Sam. It's not a podcast that we're doing. It's a whole comedy show, we think.
Oh, dear God.
Well, we think. Well,
okay.
We're not quite there yet.
It's going to be this, but I don't know, animated and in person.
Us walking around. It's going to be fun. It's going to be lots of fun, lots of laughs. So stay
Lisa
tuned.
just wants to hold a microphone.
Oh, I want a microphone. I want an ear one. I want to do bye, 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 bye.
No.
The whole bit. No. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to have a lot of fun. You can count on that. It's going to be nothing but laughs.
Good times for all.
For all. So stay tuned. And people who are listening to us in Oshawa and Toronto, because we see a little peak, a little spike in that.
Woohoo!
We're hoping you're going to come and join us too. Yeah, you know what? Join. And I'm going to give a shout out to Mexico. Mexico's been trending on our Who's Listening to Lisa and Sam. Hello, Mexico. Hello, Mexico, right? Haven't seen them around before.
No, that's great.
I know, that's kind of cool. And a quick update on my ESPN fantasy baseball.
Yes, because we're waiting with bated breath.
Week 3, I'm 3-0.
Oh.
Still tied for first. I'm having a little bit of a struggle this week, though, so we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Because I forgot to change my team on Sunday, and I was like,
yeah.
So I took a beating.
Okay.
So we'll have to see if I can bounce back. I don't know. Stay tuned, friends. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the crying when she bursts into flames because she's stuck in hardcore.
What happens if I win this?
You
better take Rain Man to Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
Amen.
You better take Rain Man to Vegas. That's what I'm going to say about that, Samantha. Right? You better learn how to count cards or something like that.
Sure.
Right? Anything else you want to talk about?
Nope.
All's good?
Yes.
All right. Samantha, friends of the podcast, have a great week. Samantha, always a pleasure.
Yeah, should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.